talking about the throat chakra lipoma, and I know I've watched some things on YouTube that, they picked the throat chakra to talk about this month anyway. In my family, we have thyroid problems, and is that associated with the throat?
Absolutely.
Like, how does it influence that, and what are some tips to help? Because we're all on medication. I think it affects a lot of women, and why women more specifically, and that would be my question.
80% of the time, a thyroid issue has to do with lack of iodine. Up until the 1920s, Americans were having lots of thyroid problems, and they investigated to find out why, and they discovered it's because there wasn't enough iodine in our diet, and they added iodine to our salt. So a lot of times it happens it's because of that. But once again, you have to ask the question, why is that the location that I'm having an issue? So yes, it's about speaking your truth. Speaking your truth no matter what it costs you. Speaking your truth to somebody who might not like what you have to say to them and might not like you for saying that. So yes, it has a lot to do with that, speaking one's truth. And yes, there is a reason why. There is always a reason why something happens where it happens.
So yeah, and that's good. Thank you, sweetie. And I'd like to let Judah answer that. Yes, we want to talk about this just for another moment. So as talking about the spiritual aspects. So yes, this thyroid issue, this vessel, it was the last physical ailment or issue that she resolved, and was able to get off the medication as when we came through and began speaking through her just recently off this medication. And it was a hereditary trait, as you said, but of course there is no hereditary trait in the truest sense of the word. It is only a mental conditioning that you've received from your family, you see, and you can fall into agreement with it. Well, this happens in my family, and so I understand why it's happened to me. So you fall into agreement. So you must first break agreement with that. But this is what we are showing, this vessel, as she works with different ones coming to us in sessions. As you heal, as you stabilize in a chakra center, the disease that is in that area will disappear completely. Yeah, so that's what I've been seeing really consistently as I do sessions with people. Like there was a woman that came the other day, she said, I have really bad periods. So I obviously know that's those lower areas, right? So if you enter this map of consciousness, if you want to take one, you're welcome. So the periods here, I knew it had to be one of these, not root, but sacral or solar plexus issues. And so I asked Judah, is it past life, current life? And I get an answer for that. If it's past life, I'll say, can we clear it? I get a yes or no. Is it current life? Can we clear it? Yes or no? And so as you stabilize these different chakras and get healed in them, the diseases that are in those areas will leave. So same with the throat chakra. So as you stabilize in the heart chakra and you really come into that love enlightenment and constantly moving from love and in your heart, then the next frontier will be, as Chuck said, speaking your truth. And when you start doing that, and it may even be like a channeling gift, but as you start doing that, then the issue will just disappear.